bit of, I gotta get my focus music on too. Okay. I feel so high maintenance sometimes. Okay, guys, here we go. Kiss it goodbye. Here it goes. We got our markers here. Again, black is pages. That'll be the first thing that we design. So any kind of funnel you're putting together, this is exactly the process I go through. This is the funnest game on the planet. I love what I do. So we're going to following Deb, we're following more of a drip standpoint, okay, from a drip perspective here. Just realized there we go. Okay, we're following more of a drip perspective here. So it's going to be elements of the offer that both get delivered to them, and then also from a content perspective, meaning like post-purchase, even though it's free, post-purchase, this thing's going to be delivered to them and dripped out to them, and then there's also going to be things that are from a pitch perspective. We're not going to pitch them all of those things. It'll be almost all of them, but we're not going to pitch all of them to them in one shot. We could, especially in a bottom of the value ladder, totally free scenario, but I'm not going to do that in this one. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? Oh, man. This is like when a beautiful mind pops up. Are you guys real? Sounds good, man. See you later. Could you turn down the AC a degree or two?
Yeah, dude.
Thanks, man. It's hot. Crazy hot. All right. So I'm looking at the offer, okay? The first thing on the offer, right? Affiliate Outrage. First thing I'm going to go have, right? And we are, let me get a better black marker. Here we go. Black, again, equals pages. So the first thing, I always develop pages first. Let me see how far I can go. No glare. It's going to be really, really. Okay. Again, this is going to be free. I'm going to toss a video here on the left. I'm following this format because I really like this perfect angle. Thanks, Chris. I'm following this format because as an opt-in page goes, it's actually a super, super cool, like, it works really well with opt-ins. I'm going to ask him, what should we ask him for? So we ask him for name and email, of course. I want to use this scenario too to boost my SMTP ranking. Oh, baby. Okay. So we're going to ask him for, I'm not going to ask him for name. Usually when we ask for more than one thing, conversions drop really hard. So since this is free and it's a free thing at the beginning, there's no reason for me to ask for more than just email, unless I'm going to sell them something. So just email keeps the conversions high. But I am thinking, like, what if I was to drop phone number to them or get phone number? Whatever. It's a bottom of the value ladder, so it's all good. All right. So we got our button and then just email. That's it. We'll have our attention. That's our hook across the top. Headline, little sub-headline with instructions. Okay. Now, most people would just leave it at that point, right? Messenger checkbox. That could be one of them for sure. I'm going to show you how I'm going to use that, though, on the next page. Yeah. Yeah, cool. Okay. Now, most people would stop right here. The problem with that is that you still have to sell free stuff. So this video is going to be that message that I wrote before, it's going to be a 15, 20-minute version of that. Okay. And it's just, or simply it could even just be the who, what, why, how script. But I'm still going to use those stories. I have to put those stories on the page regardless. And so I'm not actually going to stop at this time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find the fold. So I'll go now below the fold, and I'm going to start grabbing in all those other elements from that message. So we got to present the stack. So we can let's make a stack. We need testimonials. Okay, here's what's going on in my head, guys. Just so you know. Okay, if I go into .com secrets and I look at the script, it's on page. Hold on, almost there. This is going to be helpful. Here we go. The who, what, why, how script. Okay, this is a fantastic script. The first funnel I ever built. That funnel ended up making about $1,000 a week for about a year. It was awesome. That video anyway, it did awesome. It had all these elements inside of it. I literally just went, I wrote that, opened a Word doc, and I just said, who? Steve Larsen. What? I got this thing. Why? I made it because of this. How? Just click to the side, you'll get it, free plus shipping. Okay. But then it's also all these other little things here in the bottom that are super important to put in. Catch, urgency, guarantee, right? Recap. Okay. These are important things to toss in, especially when it comes to the script of what you're going to toss in here. So we are, right? So there's a few things I want to go ahead and toss in here. I'm going to put this list on here just so you guys know where I'm going, but I'm going to erase it eventually. Okay. So I'm going to toss in, I am going to put who, what, why, how, and then I got to move a transition. We'll do catch, right? Catch, urgency. I got to figure out the urgency for this offer. I don't know what it is yet. Recap. Okay, but what I'm also going to toss inside here is I need to toss in the offer on this page, and I also need to put inside the testimonials like crazy. Lots of them. So if any of you guys, by the way, want to get on this front page, just pop open your phone, use the Epiphany Bridge script on page 114 from Expert Secrets, toss me over a testimonial, and I'll slap it on the actual page itself. So I like to toss in written ones and video ones. They work best when you don't look right at the camera. It's got to look like you're joining an interview, so you look to the side of the camera. Anyway, that's another topic for another day. Okay, but these are all the things I'm going to toss inside of this page here, okay? And so the first thing I'm going to go do, and I'm not going to draw it all out here because otherwise it's going to be freaking huge. Okay, but I am going to start to structure a little bit more about what this goes. So a good rule of thumb is that make your video script fantastic, but then use the same script for the copy on the page below, because sometimes there's watchers and a lot of times there's also readers. And so we actually use the exact same script. You'll notice on a lot of pages that ClickFunnels has, if you watch the video and then you read the page down below literally said pretty much word for word the exact same thing as what was in the actual video script itself. So that's going to bother me. I'm just going to do it. I'd rather design the whole thing out with you guys here. Catch, urgency, guarantee, recap. Sweet. Okay, here we go. So the first thing I'm going to toss in here is who, right? Who? And it'll be a picture of me. What's up? With a few little deets, bullet point deets. What's up? I'm Steve. I have gigantic eyeballs and the most intense receding hairline you've ever seen in your lifetime. Opt in. Okay. What? Now, I'm not literally going to say who, what, why, how, guaranteed, recap. But it's funny, though, if you actually go to .comsecretsbook.com, he does do that. Okay, that's actually, if you scroll down the bottom, you'll see catch. Is there a catch? Why should I get it now? Or let's see, is there a guarantee? Right? Recap of what you're going to get. Right? And it's literally using those as the actual bullet points down the road. There's great ways to do that. So who, what do I have? So I'm going to talk about, here's where I'm going to talk a little bit about actually what and offer are kind of the same thing. So I'm going to blend these together here. And instead I'm going to say, so we got who, we're going to go offer. Oh, it'd be kind of cool too is to toss in some like 2 Comic Club picks from, yeah. Okay, cool. So instead I'm going to say what you're going to get, which is a trial close. Here's what you're going to get. I am. You mean I'm going to get that? Buy now. Are you guys getting this by now? Are you guys getting this by now? Are you guys getting this? Buy now. Those are all little phrases that we say to little ninja inside the brain. Are they the things that make the sale? No, but I do believe they actually make quite a lift that can happen. Are you guys getting this by now? By now, are you guys getting this? By now. Are you guys getting this? Yes, those are soft closes, trial closes like crazy to get the brain engaged ahead of time. Okay, so what we're going to do is if I check out the actual offer again here. In fact, maybe I'll just do it on my phone here because so the screen stays recording as it should. Okay, so the first thing they're going to get, obviously, is they're going to get affiliate outrage. Then I'm going to introduce all the experts, right? And there'll be like a picture and a bio, picture, bio, picture, bio, picture, bio, picture, bio. And if I don't do it here, part of me thinks I should almost do it on their section. Okay, so we'll put a question mark here. I might introduce the other experts on their actual thing. That way it like really highlights them. Okay, but now the next thing we toss on there, and I'm just looking here at the actual offer that we tossed out yesterday, right? Just that thing right there. So I'm on V, okay? V, where are we going to put V? Now I'm just telling them, so I guess I can just tell them, that's fine. So then V, we're going to do, and remember their big fear with this one was, this is the no spam, which really sucks. I like spam. This is the no spam affiliate marketing strategies. There's a lot of strategies. Next thing I'm going to toss in there, right, is affiliate create. I'm going to show you guys how to. You guys are going to learn how to outsell, out deliver. Yeah, there we go. Out deliver competition. And prepare them for the second sale. Second sale is really where you make money. Second money, it's all about second money. Let's see, fast affiliate funnel creation. Oh, and by the way, we're going to get you just a ton of funnels. Okay, and the format that we follow that is a lot of times we'll just do the picture. There's an article that went through and it proved how this format sells quite well, where you got a picture, immediately to the side of it is a few bullet points. You need to do a picture, a few bullet points, picture, a few bullet points. What is above AO? Can't read it. I'm not sure what you're looking at. Oh, what you're gonna get? I hate phone calls. My voicemail is literally, hey, I don't answer my phone or listen to my voicemail. If you actually want to get a hold of me, text me, or better yet, just go to Facebook. That's literally my voicemail. Okay, anyway. Huge time wasters. We got who, what you're going to get. Now, here's the actual offer itself, right? Now, we still have R, okay? Here's VIE, vehicle, internal, external. Here is X. I want them to have affiliate outrage. They actually want access to all the experts. That's actually pretty intense. And thanks for bringing that up, Taryn. Hopefully you can see a little bit better-ish. Just realized if I'm recording my screen and it's backwards on my screen, how do I flip my screen? All right, it's not backwards for you guys, meaning I'm recording my screen, and on my screen it's backwards, so it'll be backwards in the future for everyone else. There we go. Sweet. I'll send you the recording. I'm recording. David, appreciate that also. Sweet. Oh, I just flipped it the right way also, but I'd appreciate that as well. Thank you very much. That sucks. I'll just meld the two together or something. Thanks, David. So obviously, and as we keep going here, okay, so we still need to go through fast action bonus. And I want to show you why I'm recording this and where I'm going to use it. Okay. I love Gary V's mantra of don't create, sell, and document, or document and sell. Okay. Why don't you record from Zoom? I don't like the quality. I have a hard time getting good video quality from a lot of different places. We just upgraded our internet again also. And I know it's not my computer. I forgot a retina display on this bad boy. Okay, here we go. So we've got offer. That's what you're going to get. Now let's go with why. Now I'm actually going to address why up here. You say who and why up here at the top. Now again, these will all be things that is up here in the actual video. I'm just kind of structuring the content on the page itself. This is the most important page. Obviously, it's the thing that they see. Okay, so we got why, how they get it. How to get it. It's going to be a pretty long page, right? So we've got, okay, how to get it. And literally, maybe I'll make like a little GIF of me just going in and filling out email and pressing go. Funny enough, you do that kind of stuff, it helps tremendously. You show people how to buy. You think that it's obvious to them. They're not. It's not obvious. A lot of times, even on webinars, what we'll do is we'll go in and we will, I will screen record myself going, leaving the webinar, opening a new tab, typing in the URL, putting in my information, and pressing buy. Like that little thing right there, it's ridiculous. So like you have to train people how to purchase, how to consume, how to be successful with, you know, each of the things that you put out there. So I'll probably do that here, put a little GIF with bullet step by step and what the plan is. Okay. This is the success path. Here's the step. You guys you're going to get all the content once per day. You're going to get the sick video that's popping out to you. You're like, sweet. I'll probably put testimonials up here. Testimonials. There we go. And I'll put more of them down here. Boom. What you're going to get. How to get it. I'm not going to name it testimonials, but okay. Then there'll be even more. There'll be some written ones and some video ones. And we'll put some pictures of happy people. Okay. Catch urgency guarantee recap. So I will probably put that there's no catch or whatever. I'm going to do that here inside what you're going to get. So we'll put catch. I know it's kind of tiny, but anyway. Is there a catch? No, there's no catch. It's free. Meaning I'm going to talk to him about how it's free. Free is in free. Catch guarantee. You need a freaking guarantee on this? I mean, it makes sense. It's free though. I guarantee that this is a freaking awesome course. We actually could put that right here underneath that spot too. So we'll say guarantee. It goes right both of these go right under here. Catch. As far as urgency goes, if they're this far on the page, maybe they really do need to get pushed over the edge. So as far as guarantee goes, one of our favorite phrases we use is we'll say things like, when they're gone, they're gone. What does that even mean? Right? But we'll say that kind of stuff because they're like, oh crap, I don't want it to be gone. Like, I'm not going to miss out on this, right? And so if we've got, I'll put some kind of urgency phrase in there. Bloop. Bloop. And then we'll put like a cool seal. One of those cool seals. And then we'll recap. Isn't it interesting how big this page is? But it's free. Okay, recap. We'll recap everything they're going to get. Obviously, we'll have legal footers, all the normal stuff you're supposed to have legally as well. Bam, that's the first page. Coolio? Does that make sense? All right, we got everything in there. Structured that page well. Very well. I didn't go in that amount of detail for the other ones. All right. Okay, now remember, this is where we're heading out here, right? Just making sure you guys can see all that. Bam. Okay, this is where we're heading out. Okay. So remember last time, right? So this is the auto page. I put enough detail in there so I know what the most important elements are. Oh, countdown clock. That's the urgency. I put enough elements on the page when I'm drawing it to at least know what's important. Okay. So here, that is what we're going to do. So we're going to go bam, bam, bam. We'll make sure the countdown clock's somewhere on there. This is a reminder of me so I know to put actual countdown clock on there. Okay. All right. So let's think through the next step in the, do you guys ever, so I grew up in a place called Littleton, Colorado. Littleton, Colorado. I was actually born in Utah, but I was raised in Littleton, Colorado. I love Colorado. Oh my gosh. I started skiing when I was 5. I backpacked like crazy. Went on a 3-week backpacking trip. I was very outdoorsy. Growing up, I did a bunch of stuff. Anyway, we did a lot of stuff. I've always been fascinated with the outdoors, even as a little kid. And as a little kid, what I did growing up, I'm fascinated with systems. I just have always been fascinated with systems. I think it's really it's cool how they work, which is funny because of what I do now. When I was, as a kid, one thing that I would do is during recess. Okay, I'm talking like 3rd grade. Okay, so little kid. I was excited every time it rained or snowed, which it did a lot in Denver, okay? More snow than anything else. But it meant that it could be sunny out and there's still a whole bunch of water melting over the place from the last snow. And so what we would do, me and my little 3rd grade year-old friends, we would go around and we would go to where there was a slight hill and it was mostly dirt. And we would dig these crazy cool designs in the dirt, lots of them. And with our heels, so we dig our foot inside and we dig out this little trench. So it looked like this little, from the side profile, it looked like this little U. And we would make these cool designs digging our heels inside of the actual side of the hill. And then at the very last part of it, we would dig a little trench over to where one of the rain gutters was and connect it and then just watch the water fill this whole thing up. It was really cool. We'd watch the water just all over the place. And we're like, oh man, let's go make this other cool piece or whatever. Yeah, I know this is cheesy, but like whatever. Like, okay, so then I went through and I would we'd put like clumps of dirt in front of one spot. We'd dam up the water and we'd go make this next piece and put little stuff in there and put little boats down it. And then we'd remove that piece of mud and watch the water, go into the next section that we'd go toss in. Guys, in a weird analogy, funnels are actually very much the same. What ends up happening to a lot of people is that when they're actually diving in and they're saying, hey, I'm going to go in and I'm going to build this funnel, and they launch the funnel. Let's say they get it off the ground. They'll be on there'll be all these other pages here in the back, and they're split testing this guy, right? When they actually don't have, and they know they don't have good enough conversions here in the front, and they start doing things like split tests back here. It's the same water analogy thing. What's up, Brent? How you doing? Right? It's the same water analogy thing I was just talking about. don't ever split test something in the back of a funnel when you still don't have great numbers in the front of it, right? It's very much the same here. So when I come through and I'm starting to design a funnel, I design it from the front to the back also. Same way as how I split test it. So we're going to keep moving forward here as we push down here, okay? So if I go in, that's the reason why, like, I know what's coming up next and where we're going to start putting it in. But let's keep going, okay? Let's keep going here. And again, just to refresh, okay, this is where we're going for, and this is what we're building. I'm not building this, but I'm building a funnel map. I call these funnel maps. Okay, so the black, again, is the pages. The blue is communication. Red is ads and traffic. And green, for me, is always like Actionetics, MD, crazy little features, stuff like that I need to go pay attention to. Sometimes it's external third-party sources and things like that as well. Like on this one, I got deadline funnel, so that's an external thing that I'm hooking in. And that's typically the order that I build everything in as well. I start with the black, go to blue, and then green, and then red. So anyways, let's keep going on this actual page here. And we'll finish building out this funnel. Okay, so just so you guys know and you're aware, the actual content pieces that are going to be inside this thing are freaking huge. Okay, there's about 15 experts. Not all of the lessons that I'll be giving include an expert. Sometimes it's just me. And what we're doing, so I'm just going to tell you guys here, okay? So the actual content plan so far inside here will take, if it's being dripped out, like 21 days at least, okay? So if I go through and I say, yeah, exactly, right? It's huge, big deal here. So if I go through it and say, let's see, and they're all sending me this stuff today, right now, actually. Okay, so we've got YouTube, okay? Crazy strategies with YouTube. YouTube is one of my favorites. We have how to actually write in order to get other people and sell other people's products. We've got how to, I'm not a coder. I know how to market. That's my thing. But, and I also understand some code, so I can get a little dangerous on that side a little bit, but I have an actual awesome coder who's coming in and giving you guys really awesome, hacked up, just freaking awesome things that you guys can download and put inside your funnels as well. My ads person, who's incredible. We have a Facebook groups person, Facebook profile person, an Instagram person, two different Instagram people who are just epic. We have a chatbots pro who will come in and teach you guys how to use chatbots, organic traffic off of your pages and profiles and groups and stuff like that to actually come in and sell to people's products. I have a blogger, freaking awesome blogger and WordPress expert. She's going to teach how to use WordPress. And I said, this is mostly will be a ClickFunnels community kind of thing. And she's like, that's totally fine. So she's going to cover how to do some of the stuff in ClickFunnels as well as WordPress. And then, and also blog writing, things like that. I have another amazing video person. You guys will all know a lot of these names once I actually tell you who they are. Oh, what's up, son? Oh my gosh. Okay. We've got a pre-launch funnel building checklist that's going to be done by also, I'd say, one of the top funnel builders. He's extremely good, very, very good. He agreed to come on in and teach you guys more about how to actually launch the funnel once you do have it ready to rock. Okay, how do you actually get it off the ground? We have another guy who is a great funnel designer. We threw an event a while back called, and it's really fun. We put it all together. We were trying to get more templates inside of like the ClickFunnels marketplace, things like that. And so we threw an event called CF Designer or something like that. And we just invited 30 people to jump on in. And so he's going to come on in. And there's like a personal checklist I use. I'm not a designer. It's a design-a-thon. That's what it was. All right. I'm not a designer, but I know how to make things look good. And frankly, usually in funnels, the simpler the better, because you want them to focus on the words and the videos, not what it looks like. And design does not matter nearly as much as we all wish it did, but you don't want to launch something that looks like garbage either. Okay, so he's going to come in and show you guys a checklist on how to go through and make your stuff look fantastic to the level where the conversion still can happen. I also have a high-ticket closer coming on in and showing how to do this stuff over the phone. Let's say you're going to go be an affiliate for some person's massive mastermind or event or something like that, or you're in person. How do you actually talk to that individual? And he's actually developing and creating and delivering pre-built scripts for you guys as well, which is ridiculous. You guys can be able to download and pull on in. That's the stuff that they're talking about. Oh, and by the way, is it okay if I over deliver? Is that okay? Yeah, you guys cool with that? Does that sound good? What I'm going to do is I have my accountant. She's amazing. She is putting together a checklist of things that every affiliate should do, business side, to make sure, both from a basic level and an advanced level, to make sure that you got your butt covered so you don't collect money in simple things. Simple things from, hey, don't collect your cash in your own personal bank account. Duh. But some people don't know that. Okay. Simple things like that, down to, here's easiest places to create LLCs. Here's the, right. So that it's a business thing that you're putting together. So anyways, so what I'm going to go do is actually teach the strategies. Okay. They're teaching strategies with their formats and things like that. I'm actually going to go in and jump in and teach a whole bunch of other stuff as well with it. So that's a lot of content. I mean, it's a lot of content. And so what I got to go do is I got to design the layout for how people actually get this stuff. Okay. This is crazy. So do you offer your products free at first to build testimonials for your courses, then push it out as a paid product? This will always be free. I'm developing all this stuff for content-wise for the purpose of always having it free. A lot of my podcasts, a lot of my content will push to this as a place for me to farm out people who are actually interested in this kind of thing, because that's typically who I like doing this. I've been telling everyone how amazeballs your stuff is. I saw your message too, by the way. I'm sorry I've not responded either. I have so many friends struggling in affiliate marketing. They spent $30,000 on coaching to promote an MLM affiliate offer. They'll love this. Yeah. So anyways, I'm really, really excited to share with you guys stuff. It's just a lot of content, okay? Volume, though, guys, let me share with you something, okay? Just one other thing here. We'll keep going on this thing, okay? When you look at value ladders, most of the time, it is actually harder to develop products in this range, okay? I always laugh when someone's like, I'm going to go write a book. I'm like, have you built anything else, like a mid-tier product or like a high-end back product? They're like, no, I'm just going to start with a book. And I'm like, oh, please, for the love, don't do that. There is so much work to do front-end funnels. They are a ton of work. I know the free plus shipping book funnels. I know free plus shipping funnels in general, right? Other things like that, like on the front end, those are sexy. Oh my gosh, they're so sexy. But the problem with them is how much work they take for this much amount of cash. Very small profit for you on that spot. So we always start in the middle. Always. I always start in the middle. All right. Then the market tells me what front ends they want. The market tells me what back ends they want. And all I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to get really good at being a detective. I'm supposed to be good at being a filter. Okay. And as I get feedback, which usually comes in the forms of complaints and refunds for a while, which is how all products launch, my only goal is to sit back and ask the question, is this complaint or piece of feedback, is it here to, number one, tell me to change and adapt, okay, my current product, or is the market asking me to create something either up above or down below? Okay, and when I do that, the market tells me what to make, and the risk of this game just goes way down, and it gets just wicked fun, guys. Anyway, so I don't really know why I got on that tangent. Oh, it was because with the stuff, okay, this is always going to be free, and I am crowd creating it. You guys are watching me do that, okay? I'm crowd creating this thing, and typically I would say that these kinds of products are one level further down even, okay? If you look at the free stuff. If you look at let me find it here real quick. I'll show you guys why I'm doing this. Okay, look at page 112 in .com Secrets. Okay. 7 phases of a funnel. 7 phases of a funnel. The pro of what I'm doing here. I will definitely get warm/hot traffic to come to me through a free affiliate course, especially how cool it's going to be. And I'm going to ask the people who are experts who I'm showcasing to also promote to their people as well. Okay, there's 7 phases of the funnel, right? The first phase, traffic temperature, right? Warm and hot. I'm definitely going to get warm and hot people coming in, okay? Number 2, your pre-frame bridge. Okay, pre-frame bridge, I'm kind of doing this kind of stuff as well. That's definitely my pre-frame bridge. Number 3, I'm going to qualify subscribers. Am I qualifying subscribers in the funnel so far? Yes, I am. I'm qualifying a subscriber. Okay. Number 4, qualify buyers. Is there any place in this where I am qualifying a purchaser? No. Okay. And because of that, I would not even say that this is a 100% a complete funnel by the time we'll be done with it. A funnel is when money ends up in your pocket. That's when a funnel's over. Okay. The next thing you'll do, right, you identify the hyperactive purchasers. Okay. Then you'll identify, you'll age and ascend the actual relationship, and then change the selling environment. Okay. When you think about that, so I am qualifying a subscriber in this model that I'm about to keep drawing out here, but I am not actually qualifying a purchaser. And so that's something that I've been running through with my head, just thinking through like, okay, what would be helpful for me as I continue to develop and build this thing that will help me go and qualify a buyer? And I know the answer. And it's one of the reasons why I started a few minutes late for this. Building like a machine, trying to get something done here. Okay. But just so you guys know, like this is free strategically on purpose. There are two things that I give away for free now that are hugely valuable. Number one, an opt-ins course. That's just about done. Well, the course is done. I just got to go put it in the few places I want it to be in. And then also this affiliate outrage program, because of who they attract. If somebody's interested in opt-ins, at the very least, they're going to know what opt-ins are. If you have no idea what opt-ins are, you probably have no idea what internet business really is, and I don't really want to take it. Okay, I want you to, does that make sense? It's kind of like when Russell made the 108 split test book. If you know what a split test is, you're probably Russell's customer. If you don't know what split tests are, but you've still been on the internet, you're probably not his customer. So I'm creating front-end things like opt-ins course, like what? Oh, what? I know what that is, right? And it's me going deep through the psychology of how to actually get opt-ins, why they happen. Okay. The other one here is this affiliate thing. So I'm both finding people who know what opt-ins are and finding people who know what affiliate marketing is. Anyway. All right, Terrence said, will you cover how to identify what part of funnel may not be working in affiliate outrage? Yeah, it'd be kind of a cool thing to jump on through. It'd be kind of a neat thing to go for, sure. The friends I'd like to share this with promote are really struggling to make an ad to the page. Spending a lot on ads, not even breaking even. Yeah, go back to the 7 phases of the funnel. The people being told just to keep running ads despite many people going into debt. No, that's stupid. Yeah, I never run ads if I can't be profitable with them, which is why I always launched my hot audience first, get the cash, and then I dump that cash, not my own, into the ads. That's how I launch every product. Okay, anyway, so let's go here, and I'm going to keep moving forward. Now, let's think logically forward here, how this thing is going to progress forward. Number one, I want to put them on a list, okay? So as they pass over to the second page here, okay, solid line for me means it's a direct link, right? Meaning they are going to that page on page submit here. They're going to that page. And in fact, I'll probably put a pop-up right here, an exit pop that actually offers the exact same thing. So that this will most likely be a command that opens the actual pop-up. Because if they're going to leave, I can afford to be annoying and bother them one more time rather than think that I'll never actually get to see them again. You know what I mean? All right, cool. Okay, so we're going to go to the next color here. Okay, it's a bucket, meaning a list. I'll put everything in buckets. This is going to be an affiliate outrage, the affiliate outrage list. Okay, so I'm going to shoot into that list there. And the first thing I do is I put a 0, 0 meaning now. As soon as I opt in, 0 time, 0 hours, 0 days, 0 goes there. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a welcome / first link. Okay. Welcome / first link. First link lesson. Now, what I could do here is I could have lesson number 1 starting on this page here. I'm actually not going to do that. And the reason is because I want them to get used to opening my emails. Okay, very used to it. I want to create a habit. I want micro commitments on their side. I'm going through the trouble of making something awesome. I want them to go through the trouble of opening my emails. Okay, and so I'm going to train them to do so. Hey, and so this first video here is going to say that. Let's see. So headline. And what's going to say in that video is, hey, go, right? I'm going to direct. I'm going to change the environment. I'm going to have them go jump on their email. So it was something like this. Hey, thanks so much, Steve Larsen again. Thanks for opting in. I am excited for you guys to have this course. Number one, please know that I sent the link to lesson number 1 inside your email. Just open up your email and click on that. If there's something you haven't liked so far, please just hit reply and say what you haven't liked so far. All that does is help my SMTP rankings. That's it. Okay. Same with them going to an email that I just sent them, opening it, and actually clicking the link. That helps my SMTP like crazy. Okay. My deliverability goes up a lot because of that, which is the other reason why I'm doing it. Okay. I could do this with Messenger opt-in, but I want to take advantage of that in a different way. I'd rather get both. So I'll show you guys how I'm going to do that here in a moment. Okay. And I can say, anyways, go ahead and click on the link. But second of all, what I want to tell you guys real quick is just kind of a neat opportunity. I like building my stuff live. I like showing you guys how I'm doing what I'm doing. And I'd love to show you how I built the actual funnel and pages that you're going through right now. For that, I have a special gift for you guys, but I just ask for one thing in return. If you look right down below, there's a really cool box there. If you just merely share this free program, there's nothing paid in this entire program, the entire thing. It's just for me saying thank you and how I built what I have. If you just share with Facebook, and if you just choose 2 or 3 places to share, I will unlock for you the free training, which is normally $500, on how I built all of this. And you can watch my screen, watch how I walked through the actual messaging, watch how I walked through the actual funnel design and layout, and you'll be able to go through and watch me actually build the pages as well in front of a live audience. Okay. Anyways, hopefully that's helpful to you. Again, that's free as well. It's only for those of you guys who are willing to kind of scratch my back also and share with your friends. So go ahead and click there, share, and it will unlock after it sees and senses that you've shared out to a few of your friends. That's just my kind of thank you for doing that. Thanks, guys. See you in the first lesson. Does that make sense? It'd be that kind of a video. So I'm actually going to use a software here called UpViral. This is my fast action bonus, okay? My reason to act now. My whoa, you're right. And I'm going to remind them, look, this is never coming back again. I'm not ever going to bug you out this. This is the only time and place I even mention it. No one else in my entire list even knows this is here. It's just a way of saying thank you. Right? That way when people opt in, they're like, oh, snap. Okay, what does that do? Creates a sense of virality in the front. I love UpViral. So I'm going to make UpViral. And I love Vilko too. He's the man, know him personally, the owner of UpViral. And I'm gonna put my AO fast action bonus. I'd still love it if you guys would share this. Hope you guys see what I'm trying to do. Just sharing, just giving. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys being on here. Got about 20 of you guys on, which is awesome. Not bad for short notice that I'm doing this. Thanks for taking the time, everyone. All right. What I've noticed also is I need to teach people. I've used this tactic in the past. It works very, very well. And I'll get an extra 10, 20% of viral traffic from their friends, which is typically higher in the likelihood of converting also. People need instruction on how the thing works. So typically right next to what I'll do also is I'll do a little video walking them through literally how to do this. Okay, right there. So it'll say, hey, you want to know how this happens? How to do this? Watch that video real quick. Right, and it'll unlock, and that's pretty much it, okay? That page is simple, okay? And I will just reinforce through words the same thing I told them in video, right? So go get started. Number one, link and email. Want to hit as many senses as I can. Video, eyes and ears. Right, same thing with text as well, through eyes anyway. And I'll talk about UpViral because I want to give them a few extra things as well that no one else is going to get. You know what I mean? Like how cool would it be to give you guys the actual share funnel to the entire affiliate Outrage? Like, that's nuts. That's what I want to do. To get the training, you get the actual share funnel, the email sequence, stuff like that. Like, that's crazy. I mean, that's nuts value, right? All I'm doing is one of my favorite books I ever read was a book. I read it in college, and it was right before everything started happening. You know what I mean? Like everything started clicking real hard. Great book, one of my favorites. You guys probably have heard of it, and I bet a lot of you guys even read it. But it's a book. Boom, here it is. Ready? Da-da-da-da. Launch. Launched by Jeff Walker, okay? And he said some things in here that were ridiculous, okay? Human beings are lazy. by nature, right? And it's not that I'm not necessarily negative lazy, but human beings have a hard time taking action on stuff, right? And so he has a section here, starting on page 61, called the 9 mental triggers. Okay, these are the weapons of mass influence. This is very real. And part of the reason why I just keep giving and giving and giving and giving and giving is to, let's walk through these real quick, provide a sense of authority. That's one of the first ones on here. Number 2, provide a sense of reciprocity, right? It's kind of like in the holidays, some neighbor shows up and they ring your doorbell and they give you a plate of cookies. And you're like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Wait, right here, I got something for you too. And you run to the back of the kitchen and you scrounge around through your cupboards to give them something back because you feel this like, oh, they gave me something. I feel the need to give them something back, right? Same thing. One of the major reasons also why affiliate marketers don't typically sell that much stuff because they don't give anything for a while. Let me show you guys. I think it's day number 2. Show you guys how to get over that. That lesson builds a sense of trust, right? Totally. Anticipation, likability, not sure. But I get all the likability just through my weird little isms about me. Talking about my massive eyeballs, my McDonald's shaped receding hairline, right? My little, like little stuff like that. You know, what's the name of the book? It's called Launch by Jeff Walker. Events and ritual, community, 100%. I definitely get this stuff. Scarcity. Yeah, I charge 10 grand for a day to fly into people's businesses and do this stuff for them, right? Like, there's definitely scarcity with it. Social proof, 100%, right? Anyway, so there's a whole bunch of little things that I just keep tossing in here with this. But I need to have those feelings happen. And it's the reason why I toss things in like up viral, unadvertised bonuses, things that are like truly quite amazing to toss into like, holy smokes, like I didn't think this dude was going to do that kind of stuff, you know, like, oh, did he know that he gave this away? Idiot, right? I want them to feel that. This guy's an idiot. He gave that away for this, right? I want them to feel that because when I come back around and I start dropping in other, you know, they're like, oh, snap. This is, it's quite impressive, right? Funny enough, I want them to have a sense of being able to take advantage of me a little bit. Okay. There's a few things here that I'm going to drop in. There's some tools here that I really like to use. We're going to make sure we lace them in. They're really awesome. Okay, from here, nothing else. There's no other link anywhere else, okay? So now what we're going to go do is we're going to start actually designing the actual content layout. Now, there's going to be like, 25 of these lessons? Instead of me drawing 25 boxes with the same kinds of things in it, I've been talking to all the experts like crazy today. They're like, hey, are you cool with this? I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. You cool with that? Change it, we'll do it here. You cool with this? Yeah, it's awesome. Change that. You know, does that make sense? Back and forth. And it's been a lot of fun going back and forth with them. I'm going to design 2 things here. Number 1, I'm going to design a master page, a master lesson page. Okay, because it's very, very interesting, similar kind of layout here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to incorporate the whole messenger chatbot opt-in. Okay, because I want to, if I can, why would I not grow a ManyChat list? Freaking phone calls. What does do not disturb on an iPhone mean? You know what I mean? Like, come on, Steve Jobs. I know you're in the grave, but that is seriously overlooked. If you get a phone call and you got the little thing that says do not disturb, that sucker should go straight to voicemail. Anyway, I'm going to give him some duct tape marketing lessons here. That's ridiculous. All right, let's move on. Okay, so I'm going to design a master lesson page. We got to design the sequence, right? It's going to be a big sequence. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to design a members area. Okay, and the members area is all of the content in one place. Okay, now it would be a slight pain in the butt to be able to pull this stuff off, but it's going to give me a platform to upsell them as I keep going. Okay, and I'm going to share with you guys how I'm going to do that here. So what I'm going to do is right here, we're going to make the actual, yeah, this is cool. So there's going to be no link here. And this marker is dying. It's gonzo. Okay. Hey, Opa! Why haven't we been using this all along? Okay. All right, so first of all, what we're going to have is I'm going to have a... And that stops my music, too. Come on. Pops me out of flow here. Okay, here we go. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have I always like to put a logo up in the top left. Logos are meant to be tiny. They do nothing for conversions. They do almost nothing for branding except on second money. Like, don't obsess over logos. So logos for me, I mean, the pixel height is literally usually like 40 pixels high. They're tiny, tiny, tiny because they do nothing, okay? All right. Here we go. I'll show you guys what this is. I got a picture in my head. I really wish that in high school I did things like, cross country and football and stuff like that. I didn't. I was actually a theater choir yearbook guy, and I did a lot of musicals. I actually sang for like 12 years, and was in a lot of choirs, a lot of singing roles, stuff like that, which might shock some of you guys. But anyway, I sang in a band for a little while. I played the drums for about 5 years. I played piano for about 7 years. Love my tunes. Anyway, why am I telling you this? I actually I won 3 awards in the state of Colorado for my layout designs. So funny. I never thought that I would use that. And it's funny. That's like all I do with funnels now. Layout design. It's very important. Anyway, so I wanted to say about myself a designer. A layout designer, though? Definitely. It's pretty funny. All right. Okay. Not yet. We'll walk through the page here, and I'll let you know I'm doing. I am. So when I need to make a lot of pages that are very similar, I'll just make one really epic page with all possible scenarios that it could ever need. And then what I go do is just clone the thing like crazy. That's actually how I built so many funnels with Russell. People often thought that I was like building brand new funnels from scratch a lot of times. So like, no. If like I knew that Russell needed a funnel that had this, this, and this, and we had a funnel that had this, this, and this, but he wants a blend of that, and that, then I would just take those two and just slam them in there. You know what I mean? Albert, of course there will be. Absolutely. Alrighty. Okay, so what we're going to go do on this side is... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. Jump in. Sweet. All right. This is where our legal crap goes. It's the technical term for it. Okay. Oh, baby. Check this out. Okay, here we go. Logo at the top there. I want to be able to give them the opportunity to unlock all trainings at once, though. The way this is going to work is they will get one video per day, right? For the next, is this the members area? It's not. This is actually the template for the lesson page. It's going to be this 30 times, okay? But this is going to go out over who wants to wait a month? Okay, I don't. I definitely don't. And so I'm going to salt that a little bit, okay? I'm going to rub salt in that wound just a little bit, okay? And the way that we're going to do this is we are going to, okay, so we still got to develop the actual layout for the actual, all the content here. Just tons and tons of content, okay? Here's what I want to do, though. I want to give them the opportunity to unlock all 30 at once. So that's actually where the, yeah, okay. Everyone say, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. What I'm going to do is right here. So this is the logo. This is actually going to be the ManyChat opt-in button. Ah, yeah. Thank you, Taryn. Ah, yeah. Okay. So this is going to be an opt-in. It's actually, technically, it's a pop-up. And this is going to be ManyChat up here at the top. And when they opt in, what will happen is it will automate to them the login for the members area where all 30 of them are. Cool. They're going to, on day 30, that's what it'll send out to them anyways. Make sure we got enough space here. All right, so this will be the members area. It's going to be huge. It's like Trump. Huge. It's Y-U-G-E. Huge. Okay. It's going to be huge. Okay. But what it'll do is it'll drop to them. Okay. Dotted equals links. Straight again equals straight link. Okay. So that's this baby's linking straight over here, and it's got the login for this page. So technically, okay, check this out. Yeah, I wish I could get the GIF in here. Itch. Thanks, Taryn. Okay, so, all right, so here we got over here. The, it's like bugging me how much darker and thicker this black is compared to this one. We gotta do something about this. Okay. That mattered. Okay, here we go. Okay, so what we're going to do then is the first video is going to be, so it's going to be, I'm going to make steps out of it, okay? And if we can micro step things out, that's actually very helpful for buyers/consumers. And so if we can give them steps, so I'm going to say, right, I'm going to say, want to unlock all sessions now? And literally it's just 30. It's all of these. So I'm going to have to rebuild the content a second time into the stuff, but that's okay. I got some hacks for that. That'll make it faster or whatever, but okay. But, so it'll be 30 days all tossed inside this thing, which is super cool. So that's always there. That's an offering that's always there, okay? That matters like crazy. Now, inside of each piece of content, right, I'm going to be giving them and showing them, I'm going to screen share, literally record my screen and share with them the strategies. They will watch me build the actual pages right there. And then down below will be a download button, right? This says download. You want to download the share funnel of what you just saw getting built, right? Might be another download button that says download the whiteboard map, the funnel map, okay? I was like doing like a second band or whatever down here, so that's technically the second headline. I got my own little code for this. Okay, cool. Okay, so step number 1, watch the strategy. And today's, step number 1, watch the strategy. Here's the strategy. And today you're going to learn how to blah, 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 blah. Disclaimer, don't sue me. Okay. It's going to have all that stuff in there. Especially we'll definitely have that down here, down in the legal stuff, the legal crap section. Okay. Okay. You always say step number 2, that's where I'm going to introduce the actual expert. Okay. And the expert's going to come on in. So in every scenario, I will always introduce the expert. Okay. And I will go in and I will say, hey, okay, watch this expert. This is the person's name. And then this is I've asked each one of them, I don't care how many videos they do, so I might clone this row multiple times, but most of them are going to do 2 videos. One that's like a basic, hey, if you're just starting out, go through and just do this basic strategy, okay? And then down below underneath each one of them is a download also. A lot of them are giving me downloads of these crazy resources that you can just download, which is really awesome. Okay. So here's one of the videos. This is another one of the videos. It's highlighting them, right? Showing them up, right? Scratching their backs, they're scratching mine. That makes sense. This works. This works when I can do something that both increases the expert's status without a risk of them losing status, right? There's no risk of them losing status here. I'm not going to drop the ball, okay? And so what's cool about that, the reason why this works and the reason why you can do other things like getting experts on podcasts, right? Getting influencers, me, right? If you want to get me on your show, which I'm totally happy to do, what I look for when I say yes to somebody is this person do they have enough experience where they're not going to make me look like an idiot? It's not that I'm trying to like, whoa, look at me, I'm not high and mighty. Like, that's not my personality. I think you guys know that. But I'm trying to make sure, and subconsciously, we all do that. That's the reason we say yes to anything. It's the reason we buy something. If we don't buy something, it's because we thought it would be a status decrease, okay, to us personally, right? If we wanted to buy something and we didn't, usually it's because the guarantee wasn't strong enough. We want a strong guarantee so that when our friends say, you spent that much money on that, you can at least say, oh, but there's a 30-day refund period, right? What is that? That's you That's you sidestepping their bullet, their arrow. Oh, well, I'm not an idiot. That's a side status protection play, okay? And that's the reason anything happens here. So I'm very careful with these brilliant experts, okay? I want to increase their status, okay? I want to. It's not that I do it, right? But I'm going to showcase them. I'm going to show them off. I'm going to show other people how amazing they are. I'm going to check out how amazing these people are, right? And if I do that correctly, I not only, right, increase their status, I drastically make it, right? I want them to like me. I want them to think I'm cool. And it massively, hugely opens up the possibility for them to do work with me in the future, right? Anyway, this is almost a Dream 100 play, just about. Okay, next thing I want to do is number 3. So like, step number 1, do this. Step number 2, watch the expert teach this. Step number 3, okay, this is your homework. Okay, this is the checklist. This is the thing that you go do. Okay, so here's a recap of what you learned. And then here's the to-do list. And then here's the links to all the videos. Okay, here's the upcoming ones. And what it will do is it will act almost like a scroll bar. Okay, so the scroll bar will say, right, let's say they're on day number 5. Well, day number 1, 2, 3, and 4 will be unlocked and they can go backwards. But day number 6 and 4, they can't. Okay, so they're only getting the link to the next day forward. That's it. Day by day by day, which pushes them to the mini chat thing to unlock all 30 at all times. Okay. Boom. Okay, so they get all in there. So they got a to-do list. There's things like, hey, seriously, don't move forward till you get those things done, right? Anyway, so that's how we're designing to put that out. Next thing I want to do here is I want to put there's a really cool tool I have here. I don't want to tell you what it is yet, guys, okay? You're Mr. Coolio. Oh, so what's the benefit of sharing via the UpViral since you unlock everything in MiniChat? Oh, so UpViral doesn't unlock everything. It unlocks the very video that you guys are watching right now. I'm not sharing that with anybody. I share that. So what you guys are watching right now, right, you're going to get all the affiliate strategies unlocked at once rather than wait 30 days as they drip out to you. ManyChat, though, or UpViral over here, I'm saying, hey, do you want to see how I built this funnel and why I was able to sell you on it and the psychology I went through to actually make sure that you wanted to opt in, even though it was free? Do you want to see how I built the pages? Do you want to see how I structured the messaging? Do you want to see how I put all this stuff together? Go ahead, and it's the very video that you guys are in right now. I'm just documenting and selling as I go, right? Even though it's for free. Okay, but that's exactly what that is there. So, yeah, it's freaking cool. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is there is a cool tool, there's a cool software that will allow me to auto-collect testimonials and auto-post them to Facebook with the link back to this area, okay, for them to come back and purchase again. What? You guys all know what it is? How tell us, Steve. How tell us, Steve. Yeah, I can't, I'm not going to tell you guys what it is yet. You'll see it in the pages, though. You'll see it in the pages. It's pretty sweet. So why would I not build in? I can't remember who I was listening to. I think it was Noah Keegan. I like Noah Keegan. I like Pat Flynn. Pat Flynn was actually the guy that got me on the internet selling stuff and building things. And I wrote an ebook because of that guy. He was awesome. And I put a whole bunch of, anyways, really interesting. Right. I like Pat Flynn a lot. I was listening to when he was talking to a guy, Noah Keegan. Noah Keegan was saying, if you don't structure in and build ways to get testimonials, like that's not part of your flow, you are gigantically shooting yourself in the foot. Okay. So you need to be doing several things whenever somebody opts in or purchases from you, either or. It's I call it a consumption series. Okay. It's part of your consumption series. Post opt-in, post purchase, not enough just to sell them, not enough just to give something free. You must teach them to consume what it is that they've actually got from you. Right. Which is why I'm training everybody like, yeah, it's coming to your email. It's coming to your email because I want to train them how to consume me, how to consume my stuff. So I am structurally in place. I am building in a way to get testimonials. I am building in virality. I am building in. It is part of the sequence. So every time I clone it, it says liking this. Sweet. You want to share? And what better time to do it than they've just gone through and their mind is blown. Holy crap, this is awesome, right? And then they go through and all it's doing is it's just pumping out testimonials, right? Tons of them. There's also one other tool. I don't know if I'm going to use this later or not because there's already like over 500 of you guys on the waiting list. It's a really cool tool. Maybe I should just to go the extra mile again. What it does is after any opt-in or purchase, it pings my phone and I pull my phone up and I'm like, oh, what's up? This person's name is Chris. We want the secrets. This person's name is Chris. Oh, it opens my video, my camera up and I go, what's up, Chris? I want to thank you for opting into Affiliate Outrage. Just want to, just say thank you to, and just make this personal video and to say thanks. I hope you enjoy it. I think you'll find that what you're getting in there is not normal. If you like it, please feel free to leave a review, instructions on how to do that are at the bottom of each lesson. Anyways, thanks so much. Just want to say thanks and hope you enjoy it. Push a button, immediately packages it up and emails them back without me doing anything. What? Oh, my Lanta. It's dropping some gold right there, baby. I wish that was real gold. This is a Dream 100 thing I'm shipping out to people. Anyway, it's wicked cool. You guys will see all that stuff as you go through. I don't want to give all the secrets away. I don't want to give all the secrets out, okay? But that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm building virality into it. I'm building personalization into it. This is all free. What? Okay, so here's how I qualify a buyer. The examples that I'm using, right, are all my own products. Excuse me, through all 30 days. All 30 days. So while the experts are teaching you the strategy and how to use the platform and stuff like that, right, I am inside my examples. I'm going to be building the funnels live, right? I'm going to record my screen building the actual funnels, and I'm going to build them, and then I'll give you the share funnel for it. I'm going to say, here's how you go do it, and I'm going to give you a link that says, hey, click right here to go. If you want to promote this product, go here. You want to promote this product, go there. You don't have to, but it's the examples that I used, right? And so they're going to come. And so that's the sneaky. It's not sneaky, right? I'm giving a whole bunch. Okay, that's the hope, is that you guys learn how to promote my stuff. Why? Because it's really good, and they're really good, and they help a lot of people, right? And so with that kind of confidence, I can come in and say, hey, let me show you how to promote my stuff, and I'll give you fat stacks of cash raining on from the ceiling on top of you as an affiliate. So what are your thoughts on having more than one step for them to do on a page instead of one action and then getting distracted? I've always been told only to have one action for them to take to increase conversions. That is true when it comes to doing things like converting, right? But we're just talking about lessons. These are just lessons. Post-purchase, a lot of times inside of our fulfillment emails, we'll put step number 1, do this. Step number 2, make sure you're part of our Facebook group. Step number 3, make sure you do this, right? Which I'll totally be pushing them to my Facebook group here. So when it comes to pre-commitment, 100% agree with you. When it comes to post and you're in the middle of fulfillment, it's much easier for you to do things, right? Because I've already said yes. And so I'm still directing their attention to number 1, number 2, number 3, and they're following in that order. You can pull that stuff off. If I was selling either an opt-in or for cash, you're still selling, right? If I'm selling, though, there's just one focus per page. Yeah. And so in here at the bottom, and thank you for bringing that up, and every single one of these sections at the bottom of it says, there's always a button in between that says, opt in, get it for free, Get it for free. Get it for free, right? And all it's doing is scrolling to the top where they can click right there and opens up that pop-up, or we could just have it open the pop-up. Should probably do that. It'll decrease the funnel. I call it funnel friction. It'll decrease funnel friction by one click, which is awesome. If they just have it open up that pop-up. Nice. Okay. Cool. It's a good layout. Good layout right there. All right. Good team. Okay. So the way does that make sense how I'm monetizing this? Because what I'm going to eventually do, not eventually, like probably in the next 2 weeks here, we're going to start an affiliate contest. And the affiliate contest, what it'll do is, we'll do it for a different product. So, hey, who wants to sell the most of this? Who wants to sell the most of that? Who wants to sell most of this, most of that? Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. What's cool about that is it helps me see who the experienced people are versus those who I still want to work with. Maybe they're brand new, that's totally fine. But they're coming in, they're learning, and I see them scale, and I'm watching their numbers. I'm like, sweet. So I invite those kinds of people to a private event with me for 2 days, and we just talk about how to sell more stuff, a lot more, and which is really, really fun. So that's the plan. All right. This is campaign 1 of 6 that I'm doing this year. Watch closely. I'll be there. 100% you will, Taryn. All of you guys will. How do I know? Because there's 20 people on right now. You guys are the killers. Killers! Okay. Okay. Let's design this members area. There's a few things inside this members area I want to make sure that they have here, right? That's huge. I always, inside of my members areas, right, right over here, right, I'm reinforcing the buying decision, and on the thank you page, I'm going to do the exact same thing. So on the very first section that I've got going on here, anyway, reinforce the buying decision. And I'm actually going to ask them the exact same thing again. No clarity. No, I'm going to ask them again. All right, so there's 30 days. But those 30 days don't typically start. I'm going to start those in section 2 here. So we got, there's a whole bunch of them. I'm not going to draw all that, okay, but there's 30 of them. I'm going to make sure down at the bottom, too, to have or at the top, I'll put a next or previous thing, so I don't have to keep clicking. I can just scroll through the lessons. Forward, back. We'll put a next. And then here's what I do, too, right? They're in a members area, they're consuming. They're obviously in a place of high belief, which is awesome. They come in and they're, I want to make sure that they have the opportunity to get more of me, right? So up here at the top, I'm going to do things like put how to hire me, right? Podcast, community, expert funnels, hire, podcast, community. Want me to speak? It's basically going to be similar to the header that's on stevejlarsen.com. Don't look at there yet. There's a lot I'm changing on there. The site sucks right now. I'm going to make it awesome though. All right, so I'm going to give them the opportunity to consume more of Steve Larsen. Remember, this is strategically the very bottom of my value ladder. I'm not just making it just because, right? There is the intent for purchase. Viva la capitalism, baby. Okay, so I am going to we'll have the logo up here at the top. There we go. And we'll have next, previous. Okay, this will be linked. So just right in the lesson, they can just scroll through the lessons. And it's literally going to be this page inside of the members area. Okay, so I'm literally just going to take this and just rebuild it once. So it'll be on a template, and I'll just clone it and just build out. I'll just grab that same content and just drop it in, okay? It will take a little bit of time, but that's okay. I think it's fully worth it. I'm going to build my mini chat list, which will let me, it's like an 80% open rate on mini chat. It's ridiculous. And then like a 40 to 60% click-through rate. Tell me another media that does that. I mean, that's crazy. So I'm definitely going to build a list there. And And then I also, though, up here at the top, I want to put things like events. What I'm doing is I'm selling the next step in my value ladder, right? And I have a book that's coming out soon, which I'm very excited about. I took note of all the lessons I learned sitting next to the desk of Russell Brunson, and I made a book out of it. It's super, oh my gosh. Oh, it's so cool. Right, first version of it comes back to me at the end of this week. Right, but so when that time comes, I will definitely put things in here, right? Like floating ads for the free book. Free book. Right. Next thing in my value ladder, I will definitely, I got something sweet here. You guys probably, it's not done yet. It'll be close. It'll be very close. It has to be done by Monday. So anyway, but the next thing that's coming out, right, is everyone wants, do you guys like this kind of training I'm doing right now? I mean, right now, come on, who does this? No one does this, right? Russell doesn't do this. Nobody does this. Walk you through this kind of depth and level. Like, they got to be funnel freaks. It takes a long time to learn how to be a funnel freak, right? If you guys are liking this stuff, I do it for application funnels, webinar funnels, e-com funnels, supplement funnels, 3+ shipping book funnels, right? Event funnels, tons of that stuff. Lots of it, right? Bam, 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 bam. Whole way through, all of it, right? And so what I want to do is, like, I charge 50 to 100 grand just to build a funnel for somebody. Does everybody have money for that? No. And I know that. So I don't want to leave you high and dry. So what I did is over the last year, especially once I left ClickFunnels, I knew I was about to leave. I started doing those Saturday morning funnel builds, right? And what I started doing was I started dropping in and building. I was already going to build them anyway. So I was like, come on in. And they're like 6 hour. They're really in depth, okay? And for some people that really stress them out, you don't have to do that. You can just go straight and get the actual share funnel link. But it's like all the little things that need to happen on the page, all the little tweaks, the psychology behind it, why it works. Those Saturdays were awesome. They were awesome, weren't they, Albert? Absolutely 100%. They're super. Anyway, so I have like 10 of them. I'm selling them for $500 a piece or $2 grand for all of them. That includes the course on why the funnel works, the live funnel build, the share funnel, the funnel map, the pre-made email sequence. I mean, ridiculous stuff. For $500, isn't that nuts? I wish I saw them all. Yeah, right. They were crazy cool. So anyways, right, that's one of the products you guys are going to get a chance to promote. And so why would I not push them to that, right? The point of this is that as my value ladder happens here, right, my value ladder happens right here. If this is kind of down here, I'm going to make a hook in this members area and even inside these different spots, like down here in the bottom, like there's the legal crap here, but there's also going to be, let me kind of flip this around here. You guys ever seen Russell's email footer? Right, email footer. His email footer, right, is almost like a banner ad for everything he has, and we've tracked it. He's made a lot of money off that footer, right? So I'm gonna have all the legal stuff here, but then I'm gonna have a products footer down here at the bottom that push them to all the other things. So like, hey, if you like this kind of stuff, go boom, 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 boom. You like this stuff, go here. Like this stuff, go here. Like this stuff, go here, right? So it pushes to every other step in my value ladder because some people, funny enough, join the inner circle and they never read Expert Secrets. I'm like, what? Some people join the inner circle and they've never read .com Secrets. Some people join, there's a category of person for each level in the value ladder. A lot of people come in the bottom, and it makes sense. That's why you build that. Big gate. That's why it's a funnel, right? Huge. A value ladder itself is a funnel. Okay? With a big, wide open gate, right? And they're shooting up this way. Less people can afford that or want to work with you on that level. Less people want it there. Less people want it there. So, right? So it's the exact same thing. If I was going to go say, hey, here's a free plus shipping book guy, right? Like, I just got my first Fortune 500 company asking me to fly out and do a consulting with them. How freaking cool is that? I mean, that's awesome, right? But if I gave them like, well, if you want, I could just give you this book that I wrote that tells you all these lessons. People are going to be like, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. Just fly out here. Wait a second. One is free. One is like 15 grand for the day, right? You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Some people, right? People pay for the same stuff repackaged in a different way. When we were doing the FAT event, right? People pay 15 grand. They show up for 3 days, and I taught them for 3 days, and we got their funnels off the ground. It was awesome, right? It's not exactly the same content from the Expert Secrets book, but a lot of it was the same, right? From a $795 book to a $15,000 event, another $5 grand just to bring a partner, right? Isn't that interesting? It's the same thing. So I have what I'm really good at. Why would I not deliver it in multiple facets and formats? And this is exactly right. So that's what this is. That's the reason I'm doing this. So when I'm going to go rebuild salesfunnelradio.com soon too as well. And what I'm going to do is, right, that's another one down here. And again, I'll do the exact same thing, right? After a while, it's just about building multiple products on each spot in the value ladder. Oh, look at that product. That's in the middle. That's in the middle. That's in the middle. You know, this is more high ticket. Oh, so is that one. So is that one. So is that one, right? Because people want to buy and be sold different ways. Not everyone wants to buy the same way. So that's what I'm doing. So that's the strategy behind this here. So in the members area, it will act in multiple places as a showcase for the next places up inside of my value ladder. And so I'll toss I'll have multiple floating banners. I'll have things across the top right here. I'll have a products tab. Okay, products tab. I'll have, hey, here's how to be successful with this. I'll probably give like, ooh, you know what'd be really cool with this? Is inside this offering to give a Trello board with this. It'd have to come with this. Okay, it's a Trello board success path. Meaning there's a card for each day, and you just move the card over to in progress when that's the one you're working on. You click on the link directly in the card, and it deep links into the members area and goes right to day 15 because that's the one you're on. You know what I mean? And by the way, here's the same checklist that's right there. That's what goes on the Trello card. So like card by card by card. I've been using Trello a lot lately, and I actually did not like it for a while, but man, I freaking love it. It's changed my whole business. Anyway, all right, guys, does that make sense so far? So that's the funnel, right? This 30 times, or however many lessons it'll end up being here. I'm not exactly sure how many days it'll be yet. Some of it depends on what I get back from the experts. They're all uploading their stuff right now, actually, as we speak. It's been kind of cool to see all that pop in. Wow, that is a lot of awesome content. Okay, so what I'm going to do then, right, is day number, I'm actually going to go, so welcome, first listen leak in. What I need to do is, right, story is the reason you fall in love with anybody, right? You fell in love with your loved one. There's a lot of story behind it, both their backstory that you heard when you were dating, right, and romancing and all that stuff. But then you also create story together. And a lot of times when belief starts to wane, right, it's because you're not making story anymore. And so story is super important. So what I want to make sure happens is about 2 hours. So I'm going to say 2 hours. About 2 hours after, I'm going to send my origin story. Say, hey, what's up? Thanks for opting in. Just want to say thank you and let you guys know more about who I am and why on earth I put this together. And I'm doing this. I'm just reinforcing everything I did over here, but with more of a big format. So it'll be a kind of a long form email. All right, and then the respective. This will obviously go out to 30 different. Okay. 30 different pages throughout it. The origin story. Origin story is going to be text format, though. I wonder if I should toss in like I want this to be a page with my story on it. Okay. Doesn't see that. Okay, cool. Any questions or anything as I keep building this stuff out? Okay, day 0, is that there? Get back to my go ahead and let me know if you got a question. Let's see. Open up Google Sheets real quick here. I started laying out the content. There we go. Let me know if you got any questions or anything, though. Does this make sense page-wise? It's not that crazy of a funnel page-wise. That makes a little intense. Oh, so one of the reasons why this is going to go straight to a members area is because what I've decided is I'm actually going to have this first page is actually going to be a members area access page. So when they're creating a free account, they're actually creating a members area login. Okay, is that crazy? So it's a members area login straight off that page. This is a members area login page. So that pop-up there is going to have like that little module in there. Yeah, okay, cool. Sweet. Yeah, this is 29 days. Okay, so basically they've already created a login, but my redirect, I'm just going to create a redirect straight off this page that goes directly to a static one because I don't want them to auto log in right there. I don't think they'll enable them to add you to the list. You definitely can, yeah. No, every time someone creates an opt-in or creates an account, I always add them to a list. If you do it from the automations tab, so back out, save the editor, exit out, and then click the second one over as the automations tab, and then create an automation. So anytime anyone passes through that page, add them to a list, and you can totally do it. So, boys. Alrighty, so first thing on here, right, lesson link number 1. This is going to be how affiliate marketing, I'm going to teach them. Right, this is the first thing in the stack that I was talking about. Anyway, I'm not going to go crazy in depth of all that or write this because it's a lot. I'm going to show you guys how to get your pre-written sequence. You say pre-written assets, which includes, hey, here's how these different things work. Number 2, how to connect the funnel. Day number 3, we're jumping in. How to set up the emails with your affiliate link. All right, so the beginning of this, the first few days is actually just my stuff. And actually offer creation. Got to know how to do this. This is like the reason why Russell crushes so hard with his affiliate stuff. Why I've done well with it too. So here we're actually going to get into YouTube. Oh yeah. Podcast. Blogs. That one's a sick one. Share funnels. I made a lot of cash on that one. 9, we're going to jump into, yeah, free members areas. Oh my gosh. 10, we'll jump into okay, we'll do Facebook ads 1 through 3. That'll be a bigger day. That's cool though. That's okay. How to pull off influencer contests. This is freaking awesome strategy. Which I haven't heard anyone else talk about except one guy. Facebook groups. Remember, blue is communication. Secret cool strategy I'll talk to you guys about another time. You'll see it inside. TB. IG 1 and 2. That's epic. You guys will like that one. Kind of like all of them, but the OTO freebie strategy. Oh, baby. Does it still act like a form? Yeah, it does, Chris. That's the reason why you can. Yeah. Okay, moving on here. Sorry, guys, I'm going quick. I shouldn't apologize. This is really cool, huh? We're going to talk about thank you pages. Some very prime real estate right there for affiliate strategy. Package. Okay. 18. We're going to jump in the chat box. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure yet if he actually created one for you to download. It's a squeaky marker. We're talking about VAs. This one will be webinars. We're talking about launches. Oh, yeah. Man, this is seriously a squeaky marker. We'll talk about application funnels. Okay, cool. What else do you guys want on it? This is your wish list, babies. Let me know. What do you guys want on this thing still here? We got webinars, launches, we got a whole bunch of stuff, right? Lots of stuff. Is there some other kind of strategy? There's a whole bunch of other smaller ones that are going to come into play. These are just broad topics. And the pages themselves, like I know I'll clone this section multiple times and we'll toss it in that way. But let me know though, okay? Let me know. What is it that you guys also want inside this? I mean, it's pretty sickening amount of stuff. Anyway. All right, guys, that's it. So I've designed it. We're going to talk about, I'm doing traffic from a whole different a lot of areas. There's some contests that I'm going to run, some cool contest software. There's a lot of, anyway, this is going to change my life. G100, does that cover the expert stuff? Yeah, we should definitely do D100 stuff. My disk space is almost full and I don't want to screw up this thing. So I'm actually going to stop this here soon. But anyways, yeah, like Dream 100 stuff, we'll make sure that gets tossed on there. I don't usually do that for affiliate stuff. I treat affiliates and Dream 100 separately. Those are two different strategies, although most people treat them the same. What's the blue list? Blue is communication. Those are all emails. So email, new lesson, new lesson, new lesson, new lesson, new lesson. So I'm going to clone this page like crazy. And then black is pages. Red is ads or traffic. So I'll definitely be driving ads to it. I'll definitely be doing, right, we got up viral that'll be going on this thing. All my content will push to this. Anyway, lots of stuff. That's one of my major front ends here. Cool, guys. So I just designed this puppy out. Ready to rock here. Thank you so much for watching. I'm super excited for this. So what I'm going to do now is later tonight, I'm actually going to build this thing live. So I will go live again, and I will toss the stuff out you guys' way so you guys can all watch it and join in and ask questions as I actually build this thing and put it together. Certain things will not be able to go on there yet. Obviously, some people are still getting contents to me. Yeah, drop that gold. That's right. Boom. Drop the gold. All right, guys. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. You guys are rock stars. I really do appreciate you being on here. If this has been helpful to you, again, please, 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 when this comes out, please share it with other people. Please share it with people. This is meant to be valuable. I don't care if they promote my products or not. I'm hoping they do, but if they don't, that's okay. I'm just here to try and help people get this stuff rocking. All right, guys, thanks so much. Talk to you later. Bye.